If we are living in a simulation, have you ever wondered what could possibly be outside of it? This question unravels one of the most brain-twisting ideas in philosophy and science, the recursive nature of simulated realities. It's a concept straight out of the Matrix. What if the world we know is simply a program, and there's an unseen reality waiting for us to discover? Let's break it down. If our reality is simulated, then the creators of our simulation might themselves exist in a simulated world. That means their creators could also be simulated. And on it goes, a never-ending loop of simulations. Imagine a series of Russian nesting dolls, except instead of tiny wooden figures, each layer is an entire universe. Or think of it like zooming into a mirror that reflects an infinite version of itself, constantly repeating. It's also a little like Inception, but instead of dreams within dreams, it's simulations inside simulations. Each layer feels completely real, but is just a construct of the one above it. This idea has fascinated both scientists and philosophers. Elon Musk has famously argued that any advanced civilization capable of creating hyper-realistic simulations is probably living in one themselves. After all, if they can create realities this detailed, how do they know they aren't inside someone else's system? Philosopher Nick Bostrom added to this by proposing three possibilities. Advanced civilizations never survive long enough to create simulations. They simply choose not to create them, or the big one, we're already living in one. And here's where it gets even trickier. If every simulation is created by another, does that mean there is no base reality? Could we be trapped in a never-ending loop of simulations with no true origin? Or is there an original reality, some real universe at the bottom of it all? It's a question that's as philosophical as it is scientific. But what if the idea of a base reality is just something we tell ourselves? Perhaps existence itself is inherently synthetic, and everything we experience is artificial. It's like that Rick and Morty episode where their car battery has a tiny universe inside it powering the car, but that tiny universe also has another universe inside, and so on. It just never ends. So, what do you think? Could there ever be a reality without simulations? Or are we destined to exist in a loop where reality is just layers of code stacked infinitely like a cosmic version of the Matrix? Drop your theories in the comments. Let's unravel this paradox together. And who knows? Maybe someone outside the simulation is watching us right now.